You guys, we're back for another season of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I have to say that I am very excited for this new season. We did a Meet the Queens a couple days ago, or maybe it was a week or two ago now, where we just kind of talked about the queens and what we thought of or what I thought of the queens. And I remember saying in that video that my opinion was going to change, and I was right, as usual. I predicted it. By the way, if you don't know me, I am Nucleo Patra. My boy name is Lamarr Townsend, and I'm actually a psychic, an energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. So definitely I would make sure that you subscribe to my main YouTube channel, Lamarr Townsend Tarot, spelled just like my name. And also subscribe to this channel, and thank you for listening and watching. If you would like your own personal reading, you can check out my website. The link is right here. LamarrTownsendTarot.com to see all the different types of services, products, classes, candles, and different types of things I do offer. So if you'd be interested in any of those things, then once again, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is a new season of Drag Race, and like I said, I'm very excited. I am loving most of these queens. I have to be honest with you, not all of them, but most of them. We're gonna get into it. So let's just go ahead and start with the episode. So this is episode 1, and in episode 1 of Drag Race, if you're new to Drag Race, typically episode 1 is where we get introduced to the new set of queens. And when it comes to Drag Race, it's very interesting because there's always twists and turns and things of this nature, at the start of the season as we go on. So there were a lot of twists and turns on this first episode. Number one, starting with the fact that we are officially on MTV, and we're no longer. Look at Poppy. Is that Poppy? What's her name? Poppy with her little tuck right there. Her pink tuck right there. What was I saying? We're now officially on MTV, so we're no longer in VH1. Um, I'm not a cable person, so I do keep my Wow Plus Presents subscription because I do like watching Canada's Drag Race. The first season of Drag Race we've ever reviewed on this channel was Canada's Drag Race. So, I was really, I was like, how am I gonna get this, season of Drag Race when I don't have cable? Because I recently got rid of my cable, so I was like, But luckily, there's this whole promotion with T-Mobile, which is my phone carrier, and Philo TV. So if you have a streaming service, Philo TV, if you have T-Mobile, I would check it out and see if you can get, I think it's $10 off. Philo TV has MTV, it has VH1, it has so many really good entertainment channels. It doesn't have all the channels like ABC or anything like that, but it's way cheaper than YouTube TV. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna bite the bullet. It wasn't that expensive and get Philo. So that's how I'm watching Drag Race, But I know there's been this whole thing where the videos have been getting cut off offline for those who are outside of the U.S. I don't know if that's an MTV thing or what it is, but I was like, once again, twists and turns. So we start the episode off. This is the first set of girls. This is the first set of girls who actually came out. Now, I'm not going to go one by one for time constraints. I'm just going to kind of give a brief summary of what I thought about each girl and their entrance. So, on the far right, we're going to start here. Here we have Marcia Marcia with the thing on her nose. Marcia Marcia is an NYC queen. Her name is based off of the Brady Bunch. She also says she's inspired by Cher Horowitz, which I love, because I still watch the Clueless TV show to this day. It's a really good show. If you've never watched a lot of people don't know that there was a Clueless TV show. So for those of you that don't know, there was a Clueless TV show and a Clueless movie. I watched the movie first, but a lot of people watched the TV show first. So if you're not a 90s kid or a millennial, you probably didn't know, even if you are a millennial, you probably didn't know there's a Clueless TV show. Watch it. Different Cher Horowitz. I like the TV show Cher Horowitz better than Alicia Silverstone, but it is what it is. So that's Marcia Marcia. Behind Anetra here, Anetra's the one in the all black. She has that little headpiece with the spikes on it. You know, with the Meet the Queens, I didn't really like Anetra, to be honest with you. I wasn't like, I didn't dislike her, but I was just like, there's something about her where it's like, I feel like I don't know, I don't feel like I would want to necessarily be friends with her, right? Um, I, I don't know why I just took that long pause. Sorry, I'm looking at my hair. I have my hair, child. Sorry, technical hair issues. But yeah, I like Anetra. After this first episode, I do like Anetra. I like her. I like, and we'll get into her actually a little bit later. Behind Anetra, you can't see her is Irene. If you can see, she has like ears on. It looks like she's wearing like a David Bowie wig. You know how he wore the orange wig in the early. That may have been his hair. I don't know, but you know he like I think it's at the time of actually, I don't know the time frame, but it's early in his career. I know that for sure when he had that kind of orangish kind of, hair with the star. She doesn't have that look, just the orange hair that reminds me of David Bowie. Irene's cool. Sitting down in the white, the black woman here is Luxx Noir London, and I like Luxx. Luxx is giving exactly what she gave in this episode in the Meet the Queen, so wasn't mad at it. Behind Luxx, you can't see her in the orange. It looks like Foxx ears is Malaysia Babydoll Foxx, and I really like Malaysia. I thought her entrance look was really cute. Behind, this is Aura here in the all black. Aura Mayari. She's cute in and out of drag. She's pretty in drag. She's also pretty out of drag. She's kind of annoying to me though. I'm not gonna lie. Aura Mayari was I found annoying. Behind Aura, right behind Aura is Sasha Fierce, aka Sasha Colby. And I love Sasha Colby. I mean, she's a legend. I really liked her in this episode. I liked that she didn't really come in too strong. She kind of she basically walked in and was like, I think her entrance, sorry you guys, her entrance, phrase was like period or something like that. So I thought that was cute. And then right here, the last one is Poppy. We talked about her and her little tuck right there. I like Poppy. I really liked Poppy's talent show in this episode, so we'll get into that in a second. So yes, this is the first set of girls. And then we get into the second set of girls here. On the far right here, we have Mistress Isabelle Brooks. I really liked Mistress looks. Mistress look. Entrance look, I thought she looked really cute. She had a really cute entrance line and phrase, talking about, like big girl wear kind of thing. I thought that was really cute. And she's giving old school drag. She's giving Eureka. Right next to Mistress in the purple is Salina EsTitties. I was not a fan of Salina's look, to be honest with you, but I get it. It's the character. We talked about this also in the Meet the Queens. I think she's true to character, and I like that. I thought she was kind of funny, but in a shady way. She was being very shady to the girls, especially the twins, which I kind of didn't like. I didn't like how shady Mistress Isabelle Brooks were in Salina EsTitties. Mainly Mistress, though. I didn't like how shady they were to the twins, because for me, personally, the twins are my favorite, which I didn't expect. Alright, next to Salina in the blue is Loosey LaDuca, and I thought Loosey looked really cute with her entrance look. I thought it was a really good entrance phrase too, or her entrance phrase, her entrance moment, like it was something like in reference to I Love Lucy. I think it was like, oh Lucy, it's time to come slay or something like that. I don't know, but I thought that was really cute. Next to Loosey LaDuca, who is actually really short, looking at this picture, is Jax. She looks like a kid, literally. Jax is right next to Loosey LaDuca, and I wasn't a big fan of Jax's entrance look. I didn't know if Jax needed padding or what it was, but I was just like, I was not a fan of the look. The thing with Jax is that I love her hair. I did not like this entrance look. Next to Jax, I think is... Who is that next to Jax? It's not Princess Poppy. I think it's Amethyst. It might be Amethyst next to Jax. Who I get the two mixed up, Princess Poppy and Amethyst, but that's probably Amethyst. I really like Amethyst in the confessionals, and I really thought she did good in the lip sync in this episode. Spoiler alert. Anyways, you can't see them. Right here is Robin Fierce, and on the end with the black hair, her hair's kind of turned away. I liked Robin Fierce's entrance look. I'm not wowed by Robin Fierce in this episode. Robin didn't really stand out to me this episode, so, you know, I don't really have an opinion about Robin. But she's blocking the twins here. You can't see one twin with the red hair, kind of the red Fran Drescher hair. I am obsessed with the twins. Do I have a picture of the twins? I might have a picture of the twins. Let me see. I might and I might not, actually. That's the Rupaul. I have a picture of the twins. Let me pull up a picture of the twins. Hold on. So these are the twins, and I am obsessed with these two. As I said in the Meet the Queens video, I am a bit more obsessed with Spice, who's the one here to the far right in the red and black ensemble. But, you know, after this episode, I'm really warming up to Sugar. I'm getting a sweet tooth, and I'm usually not a sweet tooth person. I'm more spice related. I love me some salt, although salt isn't technically a spice. I love pepper. Alright, I love me some cumin. I love me some garlic salt. Even though that's not a spice, I do love me some hot seasonings too. Like, I'm a spice person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not necessarily a sugar, but I'm starting to get a sweet tooth. Now, I know these two most likely are not going to win, but I will have to say, after this first episode, so far, they are my favorites of the season. So I am obsessed with these two, the twins. But yeah, the group was really shady towards the twins, to be honest. And I like I said, I didn't like that. But especially Mistress Isabelle Brooks. Salina was a bit shady, but Mistress Isabelle Brooks kind of came in and read the whole room. But then they read her back for her shoes. She had on some really like small like kitten heels. I thought they were cute, but they were a little low to the ground. So, you know, it is what it is with that. Moving on. So we got gagged, actually. I don't know if you noticed, but in the first picture here, they're all looking at this person here in this costume. Person in the costume turns out to be Ariana Grande. I was gagged. Now, I knew she was going to be on the episode because of spoilers, or not necessarily spoilers, but because of the commercials. The commercials spoiled that she was going to be in the season. So I was like, well, if they're showing her, she's probably most likely in the first episode. Because they're not going to show Ariana in the commercials and then put her in the 5th episode. That wouldn't make sense, right? So I knew she was going to be in the episode. I just didn't know how, where, when, or why. And when she came out in that costume, I wasn't expecting her, right? I was gagged when she came out. I was like, child, she's so cute. I really liked her outfit. And I thought she did good in the judging. So I thought that was cute. Everyone was gagged to see her. So I thought that was really nice. So then we move on and we get into choreography. So the girls have to choreograph. First of all, the whole thing for this episode was there was a talent show was the main challenge, and then there was, of course, was a runway. And I think the runway theme was something about like, who is she? So the theme of the runway is like basically like where your drag that like best represents you. But we're not there yet, but you know, just kind of foreshadowing. But anyway, so yeah. This whole choreograph thing, so I've got my wine here in celebration of the first episode. So cheers to you all. I'm drinking Pinot Grigio. You've got to drink it like a lady, darling. No, I don't have my nails on. Don't judge me, okay? You can judge me anyway. I don't really care. But yeah, so we start the episode. The girls have to choreograph their number. And they're choreographing their intro to this talent show. So they choreograph this thing, you know, this whole thing, this whole dance that basically introduces the talent show. Look at all these girls on this stage, right? I thought the whole choreographed ensemble, it was cute. It was kind of not memorable. Like, I was just kind of like, can we just get to the talent show? You know, I thought they all looked cute. I liked their outfits, and I thought the choreography was cute. You know, it was you know, very cute. I think it lasted though like 20 or 30 seconds. So I was like, all that for 20 or 30 seconds, but whatever it is, what it is. Moving on, I'm not going to mention all of the girls because we have 16 girls here and so little time, right? But I will mention the girls who stood out for me for the good or for the bad in terms of the talent show. Now, one of my favorites in the talent show was Spice. I loved Spice's rap. I loved when she came out of the coffin and was like, I'm bored. I lived for that. I lived for her little dance where she popped her booty and everything. I lived for this. I thought it was very funny. You know, what is the song? Where my ding-a-ling go? Where my ding-a-ling go? If you haven't actually looked at her Instagram, she has a whole video for that song. So I was living for the video. I thought this was really cute. This was one of my favorites. Might have honestly been my favorite just because of how fun and silly and ditzy it was. And I love stuff like that. Next was Mistress Isabelle Brooks. I thought Mistress Isabelle Brooks did really good, actually. Here you see her doing a whole split. Those shoes look very worn in. I love me a worn in shoe. I like how she has her fist out, you know, kind of like punching the girls and everything. So this is how she ended her set, and I thought her set was really fun and entertaining. It was a mix of dancing and lip syncing, but also like, you know how some girls will lip sync, not necessarily a song, but like a monologue. Like it was a little bit of a monologue lip syncing mixed with like lip syncing her own music, I think. So I actually really liked Mistress Isabelle Brooks's performance in the talent show. Loosey LaDuca. Loosey, I'm home. Loosey was not home. She kind of phoned it home. She was on the phone. She wasn't physically present in the building, alright, with this performance. I was not a fan of this performance. Now, I understand because Loosey was performing. She was actually like singing live. And I know singing live can be a difficult thing. But that's why you practice your music before you sing live. Or just don't sing live, period. So I was not a fan of this, but I know I've seen a few videos of Loosey LaDuca, so I know she can sing, right? So I was like, not her best performance, but I'm not holding that against her. But it did land her in the bottom. Like it was that bad. It was that bad, you know. So I was like, ugh, Loosey, I like you, girl, but wasn't that great. Another one that wasn't that great was Irene Dubois. Irene Dubois literally made a glass of ice for her talent show. Not even kidding. Doesn't make sense to me either. Now I actually got the concept because the concept was kind of making fun of people like me, like influencers. I'm not sure if it was like influencers who specifically do drag or if it was like kind of just making fun of how, you know, you can like go on like online, type something in Google and literally find videos of people teaching you how to make like a glass of water. Like that's probably a thing here on the internet. So I got the concept, but it just didn't translate live. Like maybe it would have translated on camera in a video where you could edit, you know, and stuff like that, but not on a talent show on RuPaul's Drag Race. So I was not a fan of this from Irene Dubois either. Alright. I really like this performance from Anetra. Anetra did a bit of Taekwondo mixed with, kind of similar to Mistress Isabelle Brooks, it was like monologue, talking about her pussy being on fire and things of that nature. It was really funny. She danced, she did a duck walk and stuff like that. So I really liked Anetra in this. And I really like Anetra also in the confessional. She's actually really cute, really handsome. And she seems chill. Like, and I don't know, sometimes in the Meet the Queens, I think sometimes the girls put on, because that's literally the first impression, especially for the fans. That's the first thing we watch is the Meet the Queens, right? And then we get into the season. So, I don't know. Now watching the show, I like Anetra. You know, definitely could see her going to the top. But I really like this performance. This is how she ended her performance. Once again, similar to Mistress Isabelle Brooks with a clean split. I love me a clean split. I don't know necessarily how to do a split right now, but if you give me a few months or a few weeks, I could probably figure out how to do a split. So that's on my list of things to accomplish in this next year. With my drag, of course, getting better with makeup, which I'm already pretty good at. And sewing, which I do sew, but I want to actually make garments. Maybe eventually I'll probably, get out there and get in the clubs and something like that. But I think I really enjoy being a social media queen, a judge queen, a recap queen, a host. I think that's what I like doing. But I have a little bit of everything. I make my own music and stuff like that. So I say all that to say, like, and I think Anetra said she made some of her looks too. So I find that inspiring. Like, I find, drag queens like, Anetra inspiring, especially, with her being, I think, younger than me. Actually, I don't know. Anyways, I just turned 31, by the way. I know I don't look it. But, okay. Next is Sugar. Where my sugar babies at? Where my sugar babies at? Where my sugar babies at? She has a line that I've been saying in that song all day. Oh, in the beginning, I'm gonna scoot back, but she's kind of like, what does she say in the beginning of her rap? Because I was like listening to this, I was playing it in my head and singing it all day while I was cleaning and stuff. But she goes, where my sugar babies at? 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 And then she goes, bubble gum in a dish. If you want to get with sugar, then you better make a wish. Genie in a bottle. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my, I am obsessed with this lip sync or whatever the hell this was. I lived for Sugar. I thought this was so cute. There were a lot of cute catchphrases in there, and I was just like, after this talent show, I was like obsessed with Sugar and Spice. I live for them. I live for the twins. Period. I don't care what y'all say. Next, actually, who actually also surprised me was Princess Poppy. I actually really liked Princess Poppy's talent show. She had this whole kind of puppet thing, where the puppet was, I guess, like a mole or cancer. I don't know what the hell the puppet was, but the puppet had its own personality. It was kind of grumpy like the Grinch, and she was kind of like, bright and sunny, like that kind of thing. It was cute. It was funny. Princess Poppy's kind of, surprising me with, her talent in this competition. Another one I really liked actually was Salina EsTitties. What was her song? Gotta catch a light. Gotta look good. Gotta look right. Gotta make sure you catch light. I don't know what the hell it was, but I thought it was really cute. Make sure you look good. Make sure you look right. You gotta catch your light. Something like that. I don't know, but I thought it was really cute. I wasn't a fan of the outfit. I didn't get like the tan moment here. I'm not sure if that was supposed to look like a corset, but I don't know. I was not a fan of the tan thing. I kind of wish that had been taken off and the whole thing was purple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe if the tan thing was purple. I don't know. I didn't like the tan thing. The bodice, the corset, whatever it was. Wasn't a fan of that, but I did like the performance and I liked those boots. And I actually really liked her hair too. Make sure you look good. Make sure you look right. You gotta catch your light. After this is Sasha Fierce. Oh my god, I keep calling her Sasha Fierce. After this is Sasha Colby, and I really like Sasha Colby's performance. It was a bit tame. It was a bit low-key, but I think she's kind of playing it smart. I think, the girls know who she is. So I think she's trying to feel out the room, and I really like that. I thought she looked really cute in this. And I liked it. I really liked this from Sasha. So I think right after we got into the talent show, we get into the runways. So let's look at the runways. Oh wait, no, we have one more, or do we have? No, we have two more that I liked in the talent show. I did like Jax's talent show performance. Her hair, she jumped rope, but she jumped rope with her hair, and that was the whole gag. Because she had these two braids, and then she jumped rope with her own hair, like her own braids, and then she unclipped the braids. I thought it was really cute, and then she did like 3 backflips back to back. Child, it was a lot, but I really liked that from Jax. And the last one that I really liked was Marcia Marcia. Now, I don't know if you know this right there, but that's a picture of Ross Matthews, the hilarious Ross Matthews. And Marcia performed this whole, like, ballet performance, professing her love to Ross Matthews. Obviously humorous, not saying Ross Matthews, isn't lovable, but he's married. And it was really cute. It was really funny. Didn't expect Marcia to have such a sense of humor. The only thing with Marcia, I wish is I need more makeup for Marcia, and that's kind of something the judges said too. But I thought this was really cute. It kind of reminded me of Willow Pill, if Willow Pill did ballet, right? She might know ballet. I don't know. Let's get into these runways. Bring it to the runway, runway. So up first we have Irene Dubois. I like this actually. The details you can't see like so much, but it was kind of like the whole theme once again of the runway was who is she? Like, like wear something that represents who you are. This kind of gave me ant stripper, like a stripper ant. Like that's like I don't know. It didn't really tell me who Irene was, and it didn't help. It didn't help her case with her talent show. So I was like, I don't know. I maybe would have worn something different for this specific category, but I didn't dislike the outfit. But it just wasn't my favorite, if that makes sense. There's something about the middle thing here, like the corset, where it just looks kind of weird, but once again, I feel like it looked different when you like zoomed in and could see the actual details of the outfit. But we also need to take into account the people in the back too, like us, and sometimes people can't see the details. So I was just kind of in the middle with Irene here on the runway. After Irene was Luxx Noir London, and Luxx, with this outfit, it was kind of for me the same as Irene. Like I didn't dislike it, but I also wasn't like wowed by it, or I wasn't like, ooh, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just kind of like, okay, like that's cute. I don't know what it is that's kind of like off about this, or like that I'm just not like once again so fond of. I don't know if it's the hat, or like I kind of wish maybe like the hat could stay, but maybe if there was like some hair coming out of the hat, I don't know. There's just something missing from this, I feel like. So I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't my favorite on the runway from Luxx Noir London. Next is Aura Mayari, another one where I was like not wowed, and the issue with this with Aura for me was that this looked exactly like the same outfit she wore in the entrance. So I was like, okay, you're giving us, who you are in that sense. But I'm almost wondering, is this like the exact same outfit she was wearing? Let's go back to the entrance and see. No. Here she's wearing like, I guess a jacket over it. But girl, if you pull off the jacket, is this the same outfit? Probably not. But she looks like she's not holding a jacket. That might be the bottom of her dress. It just looked too much like her entrance look for me. Like, I don't know. Maybe if the midsection was taken out and we could see her midsection. I don't know. I just needed something different. It could still be black, but like, give us a different silhouette. Like, once again, like, not bad, just not my favorite kind of thing. Alright. This is Marcia Marcia. I will say with Marcia Marcia in this runway, she was really feeling herself. She was skipping, and kind of hopping along, and I really found that cute. The outfit didn't amaze me though. It was very like Chanel. She mentioned how it was like Chanel. It's giving very Cher Horowitz 1990s. But also she didn't have much makeup on her face. Like, I don't know. I just was not the hugest fan of this look from Marcia Marcia. Once again, not bad. Just not my favorite. Alright? Just the theme of a lot of these girls here. Anetra's I did really like. This is Anetra. This is something she did herself. She had a whole kind of like head contraption where she lifted it off, and then we saw her face. A bodysuit, very cute, with a train. Very holographic, almost like gold textured a fabric. So I thought this was really cute from Anetra. I thought this was nice. And I like that she made it. She did mention she made it herself. So you guys know I love a queen who can sew. I really liked her boots here. Um, I will say from with Anetra, because pretty much the whole episode she was giving catsuit, bodysuit kind of thing. I'm hoping that's not the only silhouette she gives. Like I would love to see Anetra in like a gown, just giving her best fantasy. But we know she loves a catsuit, so she can twirl and hop and skip and dip and trip, around the stage, But maybe do a gown, but then you can rip it off during a lip sync if you need to, and give a bodysuit. I don't know. I just want more from Anetra in terms of silhouette, if that makes sense. Now, I will say that I did love this look on Malaysia Babydoll Foxx. I love the white, and I'm personally not a white person. Not saying white people. I love white people. I love white men. I love white people. Blah 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 blah. The color white, even though I'm wearing white beads here, white gemstones. This by the way is moonstone. So this is an actual gemstone. Or crystal or special stone. White to me, when I think of the color white, like white shoes or white outfit or a white shirt, I always think like, oh my god, it's gonna get dirty. And maybe that's because I'm clumsy, but this was beautiful. I thought she looked so good. I would be afraid of getting makeup on it, to be honest with you. But at some point, you probably can't care because I know she got some makeup around that neck, area. Because, us drag queens, we like to put makeup on our neck a lot of the times and stuff like that. I thought she looked really good. Once again, Malaysia Babydoll Foxx kind of reminds me of Silky Nutmeg Ganache, just more polished, and I love Silky. I really, really do, but I loved this look on Malaysia Babydoll Foxx. This one I was not on the fence on. I love this look. The hair, the earrings, the makeup, the fur or fox fur, whatever it is, slayed. No pun intended with the fox fur, by the way. Princess Poppy is next. It was very colorful. It was very Princess Poppy. I liked it. She kind of reminds me of, especially in this look with this hair, of Miss Cracker. Like a platinum blonde, more colorful, more sarcastic, maybe a bit more sadistic Miss Cracker. That's who Princess Poppy reminds me of. Cute outfit. I thought it was very Princess Poppy. I did not like, though, when she turned around, we could see, like, her undergarments. And that seems to be a theme with Princess Poppy. We saw her undergarments in the first shot here. And now, we saw her undergarment. You can't see it, but in the episode, she was walking back, back towards the runway. And she even said, like, you can see a little bit of my undergarments. And I was like, girl, that's not cute. Like, that's not something I would point out, So I didn't like that. But I thought this was cute. Once again, not my favorite. Girl. Sasha Colby slayed. I love this. Now, this is actually a look Sasha Colby wore, I think, a decade ago when she won Miss Continental. First of all, the fact that she can wear that and it fits so snugly and nicely 10 years later. I need to figure out her diet secrets. I need to figure out her workout regimen. Because, child, I'm still trying to lose weight that I gained 10 years ago in college, so I thought this was amazing. I thought she looked so fierce. And I have to say, this might have been my favorite on the runway, aside from Malaysia Babydoll Foxx. This was probably my absolute favorite on the runway. She looked absolutely fierce, and it told me everything I needed to know about Sasha. I mean, this is the exact dress she won Continental in. So I was like, yeah, Sasha fierce, honey. I live for it. All right. Next, after Sasha was Salina EsTitties. Yes, next after Sasha was Salina EsTitties. I was not a fan of this. This might have been my least favorite, to be honest with you. Salina's aesthetic is not necessarily always my favorite. Once again, and I've said this before in the Meet the Queens, I like the character and I respect the character. Um, but not my favorite aesthetic. Now, I did think she looked really cute in the talent show, and that's what I want to see more of. Like a more polished version of that, but I did not like this. I mean, it looks like she's going to, you know, run groceries or going to the she's taking her kids to the picnic. Like, I don't know. I did not like this look. Not a favorite. Not my favorite, and I think my least favorite here, to be honest with you. Here is Amethyst. Now, I actually would really like this because I was not a fan of Amethyst look in the Meet the Queens. Nor was I a huge fan of her entrance look, but I really like this because it was such a deviation from what she had given us in the Meet the Queens and the entrance look. I really like the hair. Something about the outfit left a little bit to be desired. Now, I will say that I almost called her Princess Poppy. I will say Amethyst is a skinny queen. You know, she's a twink. So sometimes when it comes to like, you know, people who are a bit twinky, you know, people who are a bit, you know, on the skinny side, Luxx Noir London suffers from this a bit too. It really benefits to pad a little bit. And one thing I noticed, you know, when it came to Amethyst while she was walking away, and she's a tiny queen too, you know, so you can kind of, when you're tiny and skinny, you can really blur the lines of looking like, if you don't pad or anything like that, like a tiny kid, you know, in drag or makeup or whatever it is. Amethyst kind of gave me that in this look. When she was walking away, you know, you could really see like she had no padding or anything like that. And you could see she really had no booty or anything like that. I was just like, I would love to see if she had a booty, but, you know, her, like, her silhouette, her look would slay. I don't have to worry about that because I'm already pretty voluptuous myself. I already have kind of a female's body look. I don't need to necessarily pad, so to speak. You know, if you can kind of see there, I already have a little bit of a shape to me. With no padding, I would pull the shirt up, but as you can see, I don't have any padding on. And I have kind of a, you know, I have some shape here. As you can see, I have shape here. So if I didn't want to pad, I might not have to pad. You know, now I'm losing weight. So as I lose more weight and stuff like that, I might have to pad a little bit. But for now, you know, I've been blessed with a womanly shape. I've been blessed with a booty. You know, thanks to my mama and my daddy. Okay. Amethyst, not so much. All right. So, you know, I really want Amethyst to pad or figure out something with that. All right. Otherwise, the look was cute. I like the purple. I like the shoes. I thought this was cute. Not my favorite, but I thought it was cute. But I like that she gave us something different. Okay, we need a hair touch up. Sorry, you guys. Oh my God. I'm gonna marry the night. I won't give up on my life. I'm a warrior queen. I got makeup, or I got my hair stuck on my lips tonight. Alright, Jax. I was not a fan of this look, Jax. And I mentioned this earlier where, like, Jax, sometimes her looks are just not my favorite. Once again, I did like the hair. I like the 90s reference. It was very 90s. She has a camera around her neck, and I didn't understand that. She, like, stopped in the middle of, like, in the middle of the runway or at the end of the runway and, like, took pictures. And I was like, why is she doing that? I didn't get it, but I was like, you know, oh, alright, you know, concept. You know, I love a concept. You know, I'm a little bit of a concept queen myself a bit. Or a lot of it. I'm also a baby queen, so I'm still trying to figure myself out. But I think I'm a lot farther ahead than a lot of queens, to be honest with you. Especially with my makeup skills. That's probably one of my strongest suits, along with a few other tricks up my sleeve, darling. But, one trick Jax has up her sleeve is she can slay up lip sync, she can twirl the house down. She has a good walk, you know, so I really did like her walk. Like, she has spunk, she brings energy to the runway. I didn't like the look, though. Alright. Once again, one of my least favorites. So for me, Salina and Jax would probably be my least favorites on the runway. This is Loosey LaDuca. I liked this look from Loosey LaDuca. It was referencing Britney Spears' Toxic. And I thought it was cute. I thought it was very Loosey LaDuca. My thing is what does this have to say? Like, do you sing a lot of Britney songs? Are you a Britney fan? Like, you know, what does this have to do with Loosey LaDuca? You know, because your name is Lucy. I love Lucy and LaDuca. So, I don't know. Lucy just kind of seemed all over the place this episode, but I like the look. Mistress Isabelle Brooks. I loved this look. She looked so good. She's from Houston, Texas, so it made sense with this look. The makeup was on point. The fit was on point. I thought she looked fabulous. One of my favorites of the night. Once again, I would put Mistress. I would put Sasha. And who else did I like? Who else did I say I liked? Mistress, Sasha. And there was someone else I was going to put at the top. I don't remember who it is at this point because we just have so many girls. Here we have Robin Fierce. I really like the outfit. She pulled away that little white train and it revealed a bodysuit, a cat suit. I was not a fan of this hair though. It gave very much like X-Men. You know, the character from X-Men. Or a character from Final Fantasy, you know, something, or Kingdom Hearts. The hair, that's what the hair gave me. Was not a fan of the hair, but I like the outfit. These are the twins, you guys. This is, I think, Sugar, actually. Sugar was basically giving Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I actually like this. She looked really good, her and Spice. They both looked very sexy, and I thought this was well done. Alright? Well executed. Spice was Ariel. And I liked Spice. I liked this on Spice. But actually, I liked Sugar better. I thought Sugar looked way better. Sugar kind of she looked stunning, to be honest with you, with the brown hair. And maybe it was because the whole episode, Spice had basically been giving us this red hair. But it makes sense because it's Ariel, right? I think I was just over the red hair, you know? But, I mean, you can't be Ariel without red hair, so... But I thought this was cute. I liked this on Spice. I thought Sugar looked a little bit better. Once again, I'm getting a sweet tooth, y'all. We're almost done. So, basically, in the bottom was Irene. Actually, in the bottom, it was Irene, Loosey LaDuca, and Amethyst. What I think saved Loosey LaDuca was her outfit, was her runway outfit. Because remember, Lucy sang in the lips or in the performance, and it wasn't that great. Also, Amethyst did this whole performance that wasn't that great. I got the concept, but anyways, so they lip synced to Seven Rings by Ariana, which is one of my favorite songs. Period, but probably one of my favorite Ariana songs ever. And I'm not the biggest Ariana fan, but when I think of Ariana, that's one of the main songs I think of. And that song with her and Iggy. I want you. I like that song. But yeah, they lip synced to Seven Rings. I thought the lip sync was good. I have to say, I think Amethyst did win. Amethyst gave us a really cute split at the end. And I was like, okay, Amethyst, you know, I love when a girl does a clean split. And she did a pretty clean split. And I just think she had more energy. You know, she was a bit more exciting to look at. Irene was just kind of, you know, she wasn't giving me what I needed. So I do agree. Amethyst, you know, RuPaul sends Amethyst home. Or no, I'm sorry. RuPaul sends Irene Dubois home. And Irene is the first girl out. So Irene Dubois is first out. I have to... Oh my god, where's Irene? Oh, here she is. Okay. Irene's the first girl out of the season. Very sad and surprising because Irene said she, you know, had been in the game for like, you know, 17 years she's been doing drag, which is very impressive. But, you know, just because you have experience does not mean in this competition that you're going to win the race. You know, it takes more, and we'll probably see this with Sasha Colby too. You know, it takes more to be a winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. All right. And one thing I would say with Irene, she went in a little bit too hot. She was reading the girls down. You know, and the thing with that is like, okay, you better have the skills to back it up. She didn't have the lip sync skills. So Irene was sent home, and I really love this episode, you guys. I'm excited for episode 2. And that'll come out next week or later this week, actually. So I look forward to that. Thank you all for listening and watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Keep in touch with me on all my social media pages. And if you would like a reading from me, remember I'm a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. Check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Nucleo, Patra, out. Love and light. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong. This tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong. This tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.